2.0s. What's going on over there at Hot Toys? Been getting a lot of them lately. I'm not really complaining. I mean, it's nice to get updates on figures. It's nice to get figures that maybe Hot Toys didn't really nail the first time around. Getting some additional bases like this particular Iron Man from Civil War. I didn't pick it up. I kind of wish I did, but I didn't. And maybe I'll grab it now. This Black Panther, it's a great figure. It's probably going to be better than the first one, but we only got the first Black Panther, what, 5 years ago? 4 years ago? We got another one right after that. Do we really need a 2.0 right now? I don't know. If you could subscribe to the channel, I'd appreciate it. Helps with the algorithms and such. Now this cap, I have the first one, and the movement on the body is awful. It's terrible. This is a welcome 2.0 for me. I'm definitely going to try to pick this one up. And a Batman tactical suit. You know, a lot of people missed out, and that's good. You know, let's get these figures for our collections. But there's other figures I think are more deserving, and that's the point of today's video. So I'm going to be counting down my top 15. So, coming in at number 15 is Edward Scissorhands. We all know that Howard Chan loves Johnny Depp and loves to give us various versions. This one came out a long time ago. I think it's time for an update. It's a very much in demand figure, and I think a lot of collectors would love to be able to get a 2.0 of it. Next is the T1000. This is back when Hot Toys used to really give you a lot of bang for the buck. Look at all of these different poses and head sculpts and whatnot with the T1000. It's a great looking figure, but it really could use an update. That head sculpt, we could get a little bit better. Now, Sarah Connor at number 13. That head sculpt, it really needs some work. And like a lot of the female figures from back in the day, it's basically a glorified Barbie doll. We've come a long way with female bodies. I think this figure absolutely needs an update. Look at the arms. Look at the head, how it fits on. The hair. I really want a 2.0 of this particular figure. Sarah Connor from Terminator 2. Now, the Ed 209. Hot Toys, they dropped the ball. The Ed 209 is the Movie Masterpiece Series 204. But anyway, the canopy cracks. It's not a great piece. It fell apart. It was breaking. We really could use a new updated 2.0, especially where they're revisiting RoboCop. Chewbacca. Probably the biggest disappointment thus far in the Star Wars line. Look at this figure. Look at this. Let's retackle this, huh? Let's, maybe with The Empire Strikes Back, we could get a more updated version. If not, let's go with Jedi or, even Star Wars. But the Chewbacca of all the figures is desperately in need of a 2.0 update. Next, number 10, Apollo Creed. I am listing the Rocky villains. Not that Apollo was a villain, but with Sylvester Stallone now producing his own figures, I'm not putting any of the Rocky figures in here. Here's number 9, Clubber Lang. I figured that Sylvester Stallone will at some point release a Rocky. Present Toys has teased a Rocky, but I'd like to get some of the people that Rocky fights. Here's number 8, Ivan Drago. I'd love to get an Apollo Creed. I'd love to get a Clubber Lang. I'd love to get an Ivan Drago updated 2.0 figures. I mean, look at this. Look at the head sculpt. We really, really could use an update. And I think there's a market there for these particular figures. Now, coming in at number 7 is the Alien Warrior and the Big Chap, both indistinguishable for me. Give us one. Give us both. The ones that they have released, there's been a lot of issues with them. People who have the figures can attest to that. Hot Toys has come pretty far with their technology in terms of body builds, and I think we could get a much better version of one of these particular aliens. So I'd like to see a 2.0. Number 6, the Colonial Marines, the Space Marines. We need 2.0s of all of these figures. We do. Hicks, Hudson, Vasquez. Give us some updated 2.0s. Look at the arms, look at the hands, how glossy they are. The bodies weren't the best. The head sculpts were awful by today's standards. We really could use updates on these particular figures. Even the Ripley. Look at the Ripley. Which brings us to number 5, Ellen Ripley with the Power Loader. People have been clamoring for this. People want it. Come on, Hot Toys. You've teased it numerous times. We want a 2.0. Give us an updated release, please. This would be great. Fantastic piece. Especially if you have the Colonial Marines. Now, number 4 is Odin. Odin, he's been in enough films. A lot of people missed out on Odin. He's going for big bucks. I think maybe the head sculpt could be a little bit better there. But, you know, Odin is more of a re-release more than a 2.0. Now, the Captain America First Avenger, we definitely need a 2.0. Even the Rescue Cap. The quality of the suit, the quality of the head, they're lacking. We could really use a 2.0 for this particular figure. Coming in at number 2 is Dutch from Predator. And I think you know where we're going with this list. The head sculpt could be better. It absolutely could. It's a very old figure. Predator is as hot as ever. And revisiting the line, revisiting the movie, the original movie, I think a lot of people would be up for that. And number 1, Predators. A few years back, I'm going to say 2017, Hot Toys released some 2.0s of some various Predators, Celtic, Scar, Ancient, and they were huge improvements over the originals. We could use that again for a lot of the other ones. Better bodies, bigger, better equipment, better armor, better weapons. Absolutely. And again, Predator, it's in demand, it's hot. And while they're at it, how about this guy? The Samurai Predator. Fantastic looking figure, commanding top dollars. People would love this, especially with the rumors that the next Predator movie will maybe be set in feudal Japan. So what do you think? Leave a comment. Let me know. Which figures would you like 2.0s of? And I'll hopefully see you all next time.